Hey, welcome back. Got good news for you. Before I tell you the good news, I'm off to go get my hair cut because my hair is in my eyes. Anyway, that's the update. No, that's not it. Um, I have what's called Friday Fun. 'Cause as you guys know, Friday is my bling day, and I'm just so happy because I guess today is really kind of like day 3, even though I gave myself permission to enjoy food. Try to be reasonable, but I ate out number 3 times that first day I started. And then next day I lost that little bit. Well, it was 0.03 when I did the math on it. And today I am down 1.2 pounds since I saw myself literally gone up the highest I've ever been in a little while. And I'm thinking, well, this has got to stop. And I know how to stop it. And so I've been watching my meal portions, and I'm just about ready to have my lunch here shortly. I'll heat it up. By the way, I got to give you guys so much updates. The food that I had in the freezer was horrible. I think it got freezer burn or something, so that has to go to the trash. And you see, that was like good intentions, right? You make food and then you don't eat it, and so I got to let it go. So I had to cook some new food. So I got 4 meals out of it. So I'm pretty happy about that. And I might have made a mistake. I made my own reduced balsamic vinegar, and you can buy it, but I didn't know where to buy it. But I did buy it, but I still was using the reduced stuff, which I made a while ago. It probably doesn't go bad, but since I made it myself, it's not the best. So I don't know what I was doing. I was just experimenting with some recipes. So anyway, so that is going to have to go. So I'm going to try my meal today without it. I got like a drawer full of spices and stuff, so I decided to utilize them in my cooking. So, and I'm not quite ready to share my recipes yet, but I will because I want them to be good recipes I'm sharing, not just, sometimes I swear when I get into this mode, I just eat anything that I want to eat. But when you're a vegan as well, the meals are, like I said, I'm trying to find what I like to be able to live the lifestyle. So it's a journey, and I'm not beating myself up that I'm not 100% vegan. But all my meals I make are vegan. I cook for myself, but not for my family. I don't force them on that, and I'm hoping that they will join me on the road. So that's where I'm at with that. So where else am I? I'm so happy. Come on. Yay. Down 1.2 pounds. So, you got to stay motivated, right? You got to do this. Oh, I want to talk to you about the Friday Fun and the 2-week daily posts where you do measure yourself for 2 weeks. A while back, I went to a weight loss program, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say their name, but Hairball Magic. Like, you guys can get what I'm saying. And I spent a lot of money, but I was desperate to lose weight, and so I signed up. And when you want to do something for yourself, it's like you got to be a good person. You got to do good things, and when things come to you, like when you put out there, I want to lose weight, you got to be able to expect it in whatever way it comes. So my sister says, "You're coming with me." I'm signing up. Like, we're both fat. We're going. I said, but I can't afford that. And so I said, well, you don't know how it's going to come to you. So off I went. And I said, I can't afford this. And they said, well, we have an in-house financing plan. If you pay like an extra $75, they'll give it to you in payments. And you know what? I could afford the payments. And it was expensive, but you know what? I'm worth every penny, and so are you. And so anyways, that's why I want to do this, right? Because I need to inspire women, and I wanted this journey to be on this channel because I struggle with it. And even if I'm just sitting here talking to myself, making this video, it's still accountability somewhere, somehow. And if you want to be accountable to me, hey, I will respond. I will motivate you. I'll sign up in your channel. You sign up on mine. So anyway, so what had happened with this thing is I lost 40 pounds, and I got to the weight where I wanted to be. It wasn't my goal weight, but it was enough. I guess what was I looking to be? I was looking to be under 200 pounds. So I guess I was like 240 pounds, right? That's all I want to do is be under 200 pounds. And that's why right now when my weight was approaching 200 pounds, I had to say, stop right there. Stop right there, weight gain. So that's what I had to do. I knew I had to do something. So one thing I liked is I liked their brainwashing techniques where they would take you in. They said, you need to come every day for 2 weeks. I'm like, wow, in addition to this really expensive program, I live in a remote area and I got to travel a half hour for 2 weeks to see you guys? She goes, yes. Okay. Because I said, I'm just going to do wherever this path takes me. And that was my sister who successfully lost a lot of weight. I think she even lost like 100 pounds, like seriously. And so anyway, so I did it, and every day they'd measure me. They'd measure my neck and my arms, and this is why I'm measuring your body. So sometimes when you think you're not losing weight, you could be losing inches and gaining muscle. So it's really important to take measurements so you don't beat yourself up and don't fall off track, and know that change is happening, the change that you want. And trust me, when you hit 30 pounds, the compliments start coming, where people start noticing it. And it got to me like it was really overwhelming. It's like, enough about my weight. So anyway, so I liked that 2 weeks, and they gave me weekends off. So it's only really 10 days, right? Not 14. And, that's where I really got to see if you stuck to the program, you measured yourself, you weighed yourself for 2 weeks straight, that you would have, success. And that kind of helped you with the motivation that you talk to somebody like, what do you got coming up this week? And I said, well, I got like 4 birthdays this week. Yeah, I got a big ass family. And so they said, well, it's not your birthday. You don't have to eat the cake. So I said, okay. So, and you know what? I just made it through 4 birthdays and I didn't eat the cake. Yay me again. Okay. So I'm telling you the story because this here food thoughts is like, I'm obsessed with it. And if you love food, you're obsessed with it too. So anyway, so here I am saying it's not my birthday. So sometimes if I want to have a little piece, sometimes I'll have a bite of dessert and take it away or throw it in the garbage can or take a little piece if I have to have it. I don't deny myself. And so the other thing I do too is I serve everybody cake, or I wait till everybody's eaten and hopefully there's no more cake. And the second, I guess the other thing I like to do is get away from the table. My brother who lost a lot of weight said, how do you do it? How did you lose? And I had 2 brothers who lost 100 pounds. Didn't even know I didn't even know they had 100 pounds to lose. And he says, I don't sit at the table. You notice that? I said, no, I don't. So get away from the table and go sit in the living room while other people sit at the table, right? So simple things like this, like I'm asking everybody, right? So let me tell you about Friday Fun. And I felt bad because here it's Saturday and it's like confession time because I have Friday Fun where I did some shoveling. I didn't get my 10,000 yesterday, and it was raining. And after I was done shoveling, I was going to go for a walk, and I just couldn't. I said, you know what, I can't, because I just got over a cold, and I don't want to get sick again. So I said, no, I'm not going to do it today. And I allow myself 1 day off a week where I don't walk and I don't achieve what I want to achieve. And but I'm just started, and I knew I had to come here and tell you, and so anyway, so I was dreading the scale. I really was. I was like, oh, geez, that was bad. So I ate all my good meals. I ate breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, supper, and then I had a drink of wine. Yes, and then they had food there, and they said, did you have supper? I said, yes. So they gave me supper, and I said, well, I'll have a little bit. And so I had a little bit, and it was really good. And then they brought out bread, and I'm the bread maker of the family. I love bread. And cheese. And I'm like, oh dear. So I ate it. And they tried to say, oh, have some more, have some more. I said, no, I'm good. You guys enjoy it. I eat lots. I'm happy. And I probably ate more than I should. But on that note, I also ate probably less than I would normally eat. Right? So I'm here saying, wow, I'm supposed to lose weight and I get invited out. So what do? So I did it. I did what makes me happy. This is my Friday Fun reward. Normally, when you're losing weight, you don't drink. But I allow myself 1 glass of wine every Friday if I want. And like I said, I haven't drank in a month, so it's not like it's that important. But when you haven't seen somebody in a while, and it was like 3 years. So I did it. And so, like I said, like, I'm not doing that on a regular basis. So like life happens. So know that if you're on track and you're on a journey, whether you started it or you want to get wherever you're at, I did it. And so when I weighed myself this morning, I looked down and I saw it go down a pound. And I'm like, whoa. And I thought, how is that possible? And then I thought my scale was broken. So what I did is I got off and I got my camera. I said, I'm going to take another picture of it. I got to take a picture of this. I'm going to journal this, right? And this is what I do privately, right? And I now I'm writing it on the calendar as well. So I got off and checked it again, and sure enough, and I bought a new scale because my other scale I broke it, probably from being too heavy. No, I bought myself a better scale. I wanted accuracy. And so when I did it again, I was like, no way, that is not possible. So, but when I think about it, like overall, why is it possible? Because I did eat less. In a sense that I'm watching what I eat. I'm trying to eat more fruits and veggies and healthy alternatives. And you know what? It just paid off so big to me. That 1.2 pounds meant so much to me. It means that I'm on the right track. So enough said. I'll see you tomorrow, and then you get to see my new haircut tomorrow.